Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel HRK Ki Pathshala, and this video is all about the experience letter. So many of you might be thinking what is an experience letter and what is the use of it and what is the importance of it and like why have I made this video. But then for all the working professionals out there who are doing jobs, this is a very important thing. If you see, it is actually a letter which is issued by your employer, and it basically states for how long have you been with that employer. So how long have you been working with that employer, the start date and the end date of your job with that employer, and what was your performance while you were serving to that employer. So it's mainly required whenever you're trying to switch jobs, and this is required by your new employer for some background verification, because it might happen that in your interview you say a lot of things, but then how will your new employer verify them, and then how will the new employer know whether you are the right person or the right candidate, both morally and professionally. So the experience letter serves that purpose altogether. So as I said, this letter is given by your employer at the time of termination of your employment, and this termination can be both whether you are resigning or whether the company is terminating your employment for any of the reasons. So we'll just go through the basic contents of what our experience letter is, and so it just is. If you just look at the screen, it is this is to certify that employee name was employed with us as a company name. So whatever the company name is in the dash dash department from this period to this period, and then he is honest, intelligent, and efficient worker. So companies will normally try to give details about the performance of the employee, and normally all the companies are professional enough to give quite good feedback about their employees, unless someone has done really something which is not expected out of their employers. And then so whatever, best of luck and everything, and then there will be a signature by the HR of your company at the end of the letter. So some of the points which are very important whenever you take an experience letter is: number one, don't forget to take an experience letter from your employer. It might happen that sometimes your employer might not be aware about it if you are in a company with relatively new folks, so you might have to ask for it separately. So always do remember that you need this employer experience letter at anyhow, and never fake an experience letter. You never know, the world is very small, and whatever, if you try to fake anything, then your new employer can get to know from their sources, because they also have their own teams and vendors who do the background check of the employees. So please keep in mind that never fake an experience letter. And one more thing which I like to tell you is, if you have changed departments within the same company, then it is a good idea to have details of all the departments and the time in which you have served in all the departments in that company. So in this way, your new employer will also get to know what are all the departments you have served with your previous employer, and what was the period in each and every department. So you can keep in mind to have all the different departments mentioned in your experience letter, and also ensure that the experience letter has been printed on the company's letterhead, and it should also have a seal of the company wherever the signature is being done by the HR, because again it actually points out to the genuinity of the experience letter. Also, whenever you receive your experience letter, please check that all the details mentioned over there are correct. For example, your joining date, your leaving date, and everything. There should not be any mismatch with whatever the actual data is and what has been mentioned in the experience letter. This is it. I hope you find this very short video useful with regard to the experience letter, and please comment in the comment box below on how did you find this video. Thank you.